and gentlemen, boys and girls, on behalf of our director, Mr. Gary Gillette, members of your Missoula City Band, Bill Roach here saying welcome, welcome to our premiere concert for the 2010 season. As I look out in the crowd, I see so many new folks. Welcome, and God bless you, all these wonderful folks that come back year after year. It's so good to see you here. Thanks for coming out. The guy from Idaho is here. Absolutely, Gary. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please join us as we salute our nation and play the national anthem. Now we have a special group with us here tonight. The University of Montana Band Camp. Where's the band camp? Make some noise. There you go. That's a lot better than last year's. They were pretty lame. Let's see. On our first concert of the year, we like to perform our favorite pieces. Since Gary took over directing us a number of years ago, the Gillette Look Sharp March ranks right up there in the top 10 of that list. With a slight change of inflection, we use the march as a gentle admonishment to our director, Gillette, look sharp.
You know he turned that around on me?
A tall order. Well, we like to, when you have a big family as we do here in the city band, it's inevitable that at some point some tragedy does strike. We would be remiss should we not mention the passing of Ron Hansel, who played trumpet with us for a number of years. A Marine Corps Vietnam veteran as well as a fine singer. We will miss him, and our thoughts go out to his friends and family. Let's see, every year now we've been doing something that we find a lot of fun because we get to know ourselves and we get to let you know something about your band. What we're going to do is I'm going to mention a number of years, and when you fall in that category, band members stand up, okay? If you played with the city band for 1 to 5 years, would you stand up now?
1 to 5 years.
1 to 5. A young band this year. 5 to 10? 5 to 10 years with the city band? 10 to 15. It's dwindling down slightly. 15 to 20? Veterans all, veterans all. 20 to 30. I'm standing in this one. 20 to 30 years? Let's see, 30 to 40. Mr. Happy. What is it, about 38? 38 years for Mr. Happy. That's wonderful. Well, wait a minute, 34, 40 to 50.
Carl Smart.
Mr. Carl Smart.
42.
42 years with the Missoula City Band. Very, very good.
Someone check his pulse.
Let's see, I'm losing count. I can't count the, no. 50 to 55. There is a point to this, ladies and gentlemen. 55 to 60. Has anyone been playing? Miss Dr. Dick Johnson. I believe it's 15, is this the 59th year, Dick? 59th year. And folks, that has been every year since 1952. He hasn't missed one. That's good. Oh, fantastic. I think for He's a Jolly Good Fellow is in order, Mr. Gillette.
I think so.
This goes to our good friend and band historian, Dick Johnson. Dick grabbed me during rehearsal and he said, you know, I'm getting a little tired of For He's a Jolly Good Fellow. So I told him, well, don't worry, Dick. Next year we're going to play The Bear Went Over the Mountain for you. You got to think about that one, folks. Well, we've got our first soloist. Cassie Keogh is coming up on stage. Now we're going to be playing with her. She's with the University of Montana Band Camp faculty. She's from Nye, Montana. She student taught with Gary Gillette this past spring. Well, no, 2 springs ago. That says a lot, actually. Very, very good. Quite a strong person. Just graduated, and she's going to Michigan State University to do her master's in clarinet performance. Actually, she's in her 2nd year of that. She's teaching clarinet at band camp this year. She's played with us before, and she's just magnificent. Please welcome back Cassie Keogh, playing Concerto for Clarinet and Orchestra in C by Carl Maria von Weber. Thank you, Cassie. That was wonderful. Unlike your announcers, some of you observant people might have noticed a change of conductor. That was the director of Montana Bands. That was James Smart. Nice job, everybody. Thank you so much. Now, are you going to stay here for this one? I forgot. Our conductor of many years, Alexander Stepsanov, always played our next number on the first concert, and rightly so, as it's entitled A Night in June. The tradition continues under Gary, written by the famous American band composer Carl King in 1915, and featuring our euphonium section. This is A Night in June Serenade by Carl King. great job on that one, Ufers. Very, very nice. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have our Band-Aid people circulate amongst you. And people have often asked me what should be a guide for giving, and I...
What is your line?
Yes, please, nothing over $500. And also, you may have heard before the concert, that's our recording of George Rosenkrantz CD. We did that 2 years ago, and it's $15, should you so like. The gals have that in the bag, and there are 15 George Rosenkrantz pieces on there. That's $1 a George Rosenkrantz, and you can play them over and over. It's just wonderful. They really did a nice job with the CD. Very, very good. Let's see. Next up, the march Alte Kameraden, or Old Comrades, was composed in 1889 by German march composer Karl Teike and became one of the most popular marches in the world. It's probably number 2 next to Stars and Stripes Forever. Both Alexander Stepsanov and George Goodrich had stated this was their favorite march. As we like to say, no matter how long you've been involved with the city band, either listening or playing, we're all old comrades here. This is Alte Kameraden, or Old Comrade March, by Karl Teike.
You know what's weird? But you can go to any country.
Great old march, Hold the Camarade. Now on stage for the first time with the City Band, we've got our three doctors, Brendan McGlynn, Kevin Griggs, and James Stewart. Brendan McGlynn is a University of Montana grad. He teaches trumpet and is working on his state teaching certificate. Kevin Griggs is also a University of Montana grad and is our University of Montana Grizzly Marching Band director. He's on the left. And let's see, Jim Smart, you've seen him before conducting. He is from Coeur d'Alene, and he's the director of bands at the University of Montana. He's in the center. Tonight, let's see, tonight they're going to play Leroy Anderson's 1954 work, Bugler's Holiday. Please give a warm City Band welcome to Brendan, Kevin, and Jim. That was Brendan McGlynn, Kevin Griggs, and James Smart. What a wonderful job, and they are teaching with the UM Band Camp this summer. Thanks, fellas, that was absolutely wonderful. Now we're going to play two songs. We're not going to stop between them. So I'll give you the rundown on all of this. Let's see, Scipio is an opera in 3 acts with music composed by George Friedrich Handel for the Royal Academy of Music in 1726. The opera was based on the life of Roman General Scipio Africanus, and its slow march is the regimental march of the Grenadier Guards. We were going to play the whole opera, but we couldn't get the singers here on time. So we're settling for just the march tonight, so thank goodness everyone's going. Anyway, the next one will be the Song of the Volga Boatmen. It's a well-known traditional Russian folk song. This is a genuine shanty sung by burlocks or barge haulers on the Volga River. It's a favorite solo for bassos to sing worldwide. It's part of their repertoire. The song inspired Ilya Repin's famous painting, Barge Haulers on the Volga, which depicts the suffering of the burlocks in the depths of misery in Tsarist Russia. Actually, it's a good song. I didn't mean to set it up that bad. I'm sure you'll all recognize it. So we're going to play the March from Scipio and the Song of the Volga Boatmen. Now, it simply would not be a Missoula City Band concert without a work from our next composer. If you're a veteran of our concerts, you probably guessed it's a piece by, say the name, folks.
That's right.
George Rosencrantz, exactly so. I'm happy to report there's been movement on the Rosencrantz front. As you may know, we've tried to play a new Rosencrantz piece every concert since 2002, and just when we thought we hit a wall as to finding any more of his works, we came up with 5 more just last week. I cannot begin to tell you how overjoyed everyone in the band is at this news. Every single one of them, the love just rushes over us like a warm wave. It just, oh yeah, oh yeah. Purr. Let's see, don't forget you can buy our George Rosencrantz CD after the concert for the bargain price of $15. Did I say 15? That's outrageous, good grief. Let's see, that reminds me now, birthdays, anniversaries, special guests coming in. We always like to dedicate our George Rosencrantz to special events.
I thought you were coming to buy a CD.
Gary's going to take off now. He's got his keys.
The better than what I had, the Subaru.
So tonight we do have an anniversary, and what a special one it is. Ladies and gentlemen, Ben and Donna Davis, previously introduced as those Idaho folks, are having their 62nd year anniversary. Folks, did you? And their family came in to surprise them from Nevada. Would the Davis family stand up for us? Come on, folks. 62 years, where are you? There they are. 62 years, that's wonderful. Anyway, we have a Rosencrantz for you folks. This is a real toe tapper from 1908, From Alaska to Panama by George Hendricks Rosencrantz.
Is this, hey, you know, it's from last year's Missoulian article, those are the rain people. We got rained out last year. They sat out there in their raincoats last year waiting for us to play. There was about 15 of us here. We played them a concert.
Featured soloist with his own arrangement of what is arguably Lionel Hampton's greatest hits, Flying Home, written in 1939. Helping us out our special guests, Troy Basher on the drum set and Adam Ward on the bass. Sure, give him a hand. Troy is a music teacher at Frenchtown, and Adam is between opportunities right now. Yeah, it's a nice music. Let's see, hang on to your hats and prepare to be impressed, everyone. This piece moves right along, especially for tuba. This is Ben Kirby playing Lionel Hampton's Flying Home. Thanks, Jerry. What a great program you had going there. And on behalf of Gary Gillette and the band, Bill Roach saying we'll see you next Wednesday, June 30th, with the award-winning Sweet Adelines from Missoula, the Missoula chapter. Don't forget to get your CD after we're done. Now, please join us in song as we finish up with Montana. Good night, everybody.